Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hey, this is your favorite deacon, man, Lafayette, coming to you today. Sitting around, man, watching the Cardinals play ball, and they did what we knew they was going to do. They won. It was kind of scary, man, but they pulled it on out, didn't they? Yes, sir. Before I go any further, let me tell you that I started a new page that's called Addiction Recover. What is it? Addiction Overcomers. That's what it is. And I would love for you guys to help me to build on the page, because it's I started it because of wanting to help people. And then that's all I do. I mean, I sit around now. I'm disabled. I don't do a whole lot like I used to because I can't really do it. But I sit around messing with Facebook, and I get involved with different pages. And that's what I like recovery. I like to work with people in recovery. I do what I can for people in recovery. I know that it takes courage, for one thing, to stop using drugs. Man, you gotta have some courage, because what comes with that is some drama too, man. You think you had drama while you was getting high? It's some drama trying to stop from getting high too, man. It ain't that kind of drama, but it ain't easy, man. But you can do it. I thank God every day. Every day, man, God has brought me over, and God has brought me through. I have grabbed hold to his rope and pulled my way up. Yes, he's able. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Yes, he will. Hey, I hope y'all like my beard, man. I'm trying to grow. Old man with a beard. I ain't had a beard in my life, man. I told you I'm bored. I want to say good day to everybody that's listening, will be listening. I thank you for following me. I really do. Maybe some way, somebody could pick up on something that I say and be helped, because my testimony is God is good all the time. I mean, I'm celebrating 25. I've celebrated in July 25 years, man, of being clean and sober. That's a miracle. That's a miracle if you know me. That's a miracle. People said I wasn't going to live to be 30. People said I wasn't going to be 40. People said I wasn't going to be 45. Let me tell you what happened at 40. My new life had begun. God had started the change process when I turned 40. Not only was I stopped using drugs and alcohol, but I stopped cussing. Yeah, I stopped stopped taking. My feet stopped dancing or running. Let me say it like that. I wasn't running no more with my feet. My feet started a new dance. My hands wasn't stealing, man. They turned to giving. God did it. Yes, he did. And I worked for 11 years, man, in the same program that helped me in my recovery. I spent 13 months in that program, man. Long-term rehabilitation program. 13 months. When I finished the program, I began to work there. And when I left, man, I was assistant director. I don't know if y'all gonna believe this, but I'm gonna tell you the truth. People that know me know about this. Man, I was running that place. God had put me in charge. Yes, he did. I ran the long-term program. I was in charge of the 40-man shelter. I was in charge of the alumni and the graduate programs. Anything that had to do with men, I was over it as assistant director. Man, my bosses trusted me. Well, let me say it like this. My bosses used me, man, until they used me up. God had really did some work in me, man. I was going to different places, speaking, inspirational speaking, and sharing about this organization that I was now working. Man, I didn't talk to people in schools and colleges, LA. I done spoke to people at the LA mission, the Union mission. I done spoke at the Kansas City mission. I done spoke for the CC, I think it's, I can't recall the name of that one, but I spoke in Chicago. I'm not talking about NA meetings or AA meetings. I'm talking about organizations. Come on now, y'all heard me. I done spoke in front of 2,000 people, man. And when they was listening to the testimony that God had given me, man, them people was running around. It was so interesting, man. It was very interesting to me. I cried. I was crying like a baby. The next day, my employers were given a tour of the place of business, Sunshine Ministries, downtown on 13th Street. And they invited the people that were at that rally or convention the night before that I spoke. People were coming, man, to visit the mission, to see what was going on, and to see and talk to me. That's big there, man, in the life of adult thing. You got people come to talk to you, man, about your life, how you turned it around. I spoke at Pattonville High 5 years straight. 5 years for Thanksgiving. They always were collecting food for the less fortunate downtown at the mission. We gave away food, of course. So they used to do a collection every Thanksgiving, and I would go to get the collection, and they wanted me to share my story. I would always do that. This one particular time, I was nervous, man, and I never got nervous, never. But I was nervous this one particular time, and yeah, I did it. Yep, I knocked it over like I thought I would. Y'all gotta excuse me one time. Be right with you. Alright, we getting there? We getting there. Keita, sit down! That's my dog being a nuisance. Anyway, Pattonville. This one particular time I was nervous, and I think I gave the best speech or talk that I ever did in my life. But the high school seniors, man, white, black, it was different nationalities, came up to me and was seeking information. And this one white girl said to me, she said that I reminded her of her dad, and that touched me, man. This white girl saying that I remind her of her dad, and asked me some questions, and I gave her the best answers that I could give, you know, and I told her don't give up on her dad and pray for her dad, and gave her my number at the mission if she wanted to call and have him talk to me. I would be glad and proud to. That Monday after Thanksgiving, man, I received a big yellow envelope in the mail. My boss brought it back there to me. She said, "Hey, this is from Pattonville." And I felt the envelope, man. I said, "Wow." And I opened it up in front of her. That's what I like to do, so she'll know what's going on with me, right? So I dumped the contents out, and it was a stack of homemade cards, greeting cards, homemade thank you cards. And it was about everybody that was in that class and people that was in classes before. Man, I had about 50, 60 cards of thank you, man. The stories, things that they said about me, man, just blew me away. And I thank God for using me like that, because I wouldn't have been able to do that, man. I wouldn't have been able to talk. I'd have been trying to steal their pocketbooks and stuff, man. Any money that I could find, I would have been doing that. I wouldn't have been trying to help. I would have been trying to hurt. But God, somebody said, but God changed me, man. God changed me and turned me into a person that I never thought I could be. Hey, listen, guys, not only 25 years clean, but I've been a deacon for 23 years, man. 23 years I've been a deacon. I've been a head deacon. I've been, I've been a security. I had security on people, man, that you wouldn't believe, man. I spoke at the mission when George Bush was running for president. Cheney came down to the mission to visit. They picked me to speak. I didn't think I can get a clearance from the FBI. But I got a clearance. Not only did I get a clearance, I became friends with one of the FBI. We was cool, man. We talked just like I'm talking now. He's a white boy. Yep. Instead of watching me, he had me watching people. I was security then, man. I was security over the Wining system when they came down to West End, Mount Carmel. I had security on Vicky Wining. I had security on that brother. I can't think of his name. I think he's from Detroit. His wife died. Can't think of his name, man, because I'm old. Had security on him. Man, I had security on the brother that's over the full gospel. I had security when we went to Memphis. They chose me to have security, to handle security with them. I worked at the Dome. I had security there. Billy Graham, I think it was the Billy Graham, the time he came. It was Billy Graham convention, man. I had security down there on that. So I didn't have security on. How I'm gonna do security, man? I ran from the police every day. My pastor was an ex-police. He thought we had some run-ins, but he thought I was one of them guys that he had beat up before. I don't know why he thought that, but he did. But I assured him they wasn't me, because I got them. I wasn't taking no whoopings from, man, look. Even in my penitentiary days, I didn't take no whoopings. Yeah, I've been to prison twice. I know you guys probably getting tired of that, man, but it's necessary for you to hear it. Don't think you worthless, man. Don't think that. You're not. Give your life to Christ. He'll do what he said he'll do, man. Your life will change. You become more than a conqueror. You become the son of a king, man. The son of the king of kings. You become Jesus' son. Who wouldn't want to do that? Look at them people over that man across the waters. The king and Queen Elizabeth's sons. And them young boys, man, they heir to the thrones. That's what you become. Heir to the throne.